Hey everyone, Senraikai here. Today I'm going to be watching the first episode of Extreme Hearts. Now, this show is a show I'm reacting to because a Patreon supporter at a high enough reward tier to do so has requested it. Now, this show itself I don't know too much about. I took a quick peek at the My Anime List page, and the genres and stuff basically just listed sports and music, so yeah, I try to avoid reading synopsises as much as I can to go in as blind as I can. But yeah, so not really too much to say before I get into it. Just hopefully it's an enjoyable show, an extremely enjoyable show. But yeah, so before I get into it, though, I do have to kind of explain my reaction format because I do not show the anime footage itself here on YouTube because of copyright issues. I do show you the subtitles on a timer so you can get your own copy and get it all synced up. Or alternatively, you can become a supporter over on Patreon where you can get early access and access to the picture-in-picture version where the footage is just up there in the corner. That's an option as well. So yeah, with all that out of the way, let's jump into the episode and see what we're in for with this anime. So, 3, 2, 1, play. Extreme Gear. So is it a bit of a futuristic kind of thing, or hyper sports? Well, they're cute. Wow. She's got a nice little hat. So, is that our main girl? Is she about to run? About to show how athletic she is? Yeah, definitely seems to be a little bit of unless that's just for, artistic flair. Either that or she has very special shoes. One of the options. Because I saw something there. Okay, yeah, like that. Okay, I'm guessing some kind of special shoes. Otherwise, girls got game. That's all I'm saying. Because I know I sure can't do that. At least I wouldn't be able to get up afterwards. Let's phrase it that way. Yeah, I definitely see a lot of tech, a lot of stuff. Yes, very high-tech stuff. Audition. But you've been rejected. Yeah, I knew there was an unfortunately coming. Can't be that easy in episode 1. It's like, stop, I heard enough. Please, just I don't want to hear anymore. I don't need my machine telling me what a failure I am. School uniform, I assume? Hiyori Hayama. Look at her with her guitar. Some deers in the background. The deers just... they just want to listen. Is that girl sitting on the desk like some kind of delinquent? Okay, so we're definitely at the beginning of her journey. Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes. I'm sure there's some. The usual place. Saki Kodaka. And that's what matters. Nice little shady spot. Sachan got a nice little side ponytail. It will take me some time to get the names down. She's got her guitar. Hopefully the deers are somewhere nearby. Our #1 fan over here. And nobody can take that away from you, no matter how big she gets. Oh, here we go. I mean, yeah, she definitely has a good singing voice. But I'll shut up so I can listen to it. Notice of termination of artist contract. Well, that doesn't sound good. Isn't that different than singing, though? Okay. So that's why it's a music/sports anime. Also, I saw a little bit ago that Hayama's written with a kanji for leaf and mountain. That's cool to know. Very Inaka kind of name. But yeah, very bad news. Like, definitely not going super well. Her singing was great, though. Although, I'll be honest, half the enjoyment of that came from the fans head bobbing. That kind of gave me life. Like, why are you dressed like that, senpai? Are you out for a morning jog? Should I join you? Where's your guitar? Yeah, that was just kind of decided. Hyper sports, here we go. She's just so confused, understandably. Go for it. I mean, I assumed as much. So extreme gear, is that like what the shoes were? Yeah. Hopefully get to see who these silhouettes are later. She's not one to give up. Yes. If there's one thing that can give you a lot of determination to keep going, it is that. So she knows what she's talking about. She's actually a bit more of a realist than I'm expecting her to be in this scene. But nothing she says is wrong here. So it's good that we're getting this perspective before she commits too hard on it. Hand holding. I mean, sometimes you gotta just try something and see for yourself the reality of it. And I think this is one of those situations, you know? she'll experience the reality of it and either continue or give up from there. I mean, Sumika. It's not Sumika. She's just trying to become a sports girl. It's horrible. MVP award, damn. So clearly good. Mo Shiranai. That's what she has to decide. After she calms down a little bit, you know. Because she decided she's doing it, so all I can really decide is how you're going to respond to it. I could just picture her falling. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Sumika. Sumika makes you think of the Muv-Love character. That's not the show's fault. Childhood friend. I saw that on Doseru. Ironically, Sumika was a childhood friend character in Muv-Love. You see how fast that hand was? Okay, please give me an explanation. The shoes. Oof, man, the animation on that. Also, that poor ball. It's a little bit dangerous to do that with a soccer dodgeball. Yeah, you gotta be very well rounded in the sports field. Let's go soccer. Can you defend that ball? Or defend against the ball, rather? Yeah, I mean, obviously she's gonna get wrecked by her. She's really good. I don't expect Hiyori to do all that well here. I mean, the idea of seeing multiple sports is pretty cool. High pop-up. Oh, that doesn't seem too hard. Too powerful. She should be able to catch that. Especially with fancy shoes. Oh, damn. Oh, we... I think we overshot it a bit. Where can I get those shoes? Mine are getting kind of worn out. I could use a new pair. Basketball. You tried. Good thing we have a gym. The shoes would definitely take some getting used to as an element of sports. And there she is. Hey, did you come to cheer us on? I'm sure she's thinking to herself, life was so much simpler when she would just play the guitar. She told you. Yeah. With your normal face? Like, I'm sure Hiyori's not mad at you or anything. I mean, I'm sure she knows you were just trying to help. Yay. That was such a cute yay. What a filthy casual. Playing a game for fun. That's pretty messed up. It's a really cute skirt. Did you really make that poster? I gotta say. Relatable. Hiyori Hayama is just a really catchy name in general. Obviously has the alliteration going on with it. I must take the stuff off before I run into her arms and hug her. So what do you have to say? Okay. Even brought a bow. What a good friend. Maybe I should just call her Sachan. It's starting to feel more natural with the color of that. Robot service, huh? Can I order some robot service? AI players. Okay. Okay. Sure. That's a thing. Just add some bots to our game to fill out the roster. Man, I already knew this was kind of a technologically advanced world, but that really just went up another level. Again, can I order one of the AIs? I could have use for one. The Bitty Bitty Bow. In fact, I'll take that one on the left. When you're done with it. Rain or shine, we practice. Are the robots okay in the... Yeah, you know, okay in the rain? Nice, we nailed it. Why do both of our friends have to have an S in their name? It throws me off a little bit, makes it a little bit harder to remember them. Or differentiate them. Especially when you're first to, you know, pair with the nickname Sacha. Rise. Yeah, Noboru. Do we have time for this? I mean, we have a little bit of time. That's what we're here for. Did not get a smile from Sachan there. I'm reading it now. Here we are. Rise versus Sparkle. It's not like they could be pre-cure anime names. This is totally going on my Instagram. Yeah. Sparkle. You know, their idols and stuff in the show does explain why a lot of them are so attractive. Oof. And some of them definitely are. Oof. Oh, wow, the clothes, the glow. Oh, that's so cool. The sparkle. Oof. Excellent kick. I could picture my leg breaking if I tried that. Whew. Yeah, the way the clothes does that is so cool. Couldn't even tell what hit her. Or what went past her. Phew. I want those clothes, you don't even know. The blocking. Yeah, we need better teammates. Not looking good. Oof. Oof. Oh. I just love some of the just animation with these strikes and stuff. I mean, the score is still not looking good. Very, very big gap. You want to get out there and help, maybe? Are we allowed to do that? Yeah, we can't avert our eyes. Not from her fight. Don't trip me, bitch. Gets right back up. Interesting how Saki is the most conflicted character in the first episode. Look at those twin tails and those glasses. Oof. Oh my god, the magic word. Pass. As the camera pans up, there's our friend. Apparently we are allowed to just jump in. Kick it. Poof. There we go. To who? To Saki? Yeah. I recognize that side ponytail. Side tail. And if anyone's good at soccer, it's our girl Saki. Yeah, try blocking that. Number 6. We're still got a ways to go, but the AIs that we kicked out, they're gonna be good cheerleaders. But okay, we have a little bit of time. I mean, even if some of that's CED, still have a minute or so. But you also kick balls pretty well. Yeah, she knows this is the best way to support her. And we had quite the dramatic pause before that line. Okay, so I think we'll get a couple more team members down the line. Yeah, this seems like it's going to be the opening. Really love the design for the title logo. Just in general, the show has a very nice aesthetic to it. But volleyball, something. I only got to read the volleyball part. Ooh, wow, did you see that those splits? You gotta have karaoke with the gang. In perfect sync. Oh, some of those outfits. Infinite is our song title. Infinite. Oh, damn. You just look at some of the power on some of these attacks, some of these strikes. Very nice hairpins on some of them. Yeah, the outfits are great. We saw so many good ones in the opening. That's a great face on Saki there. Okay, that was the first episode of Extreme Hearts. And yeah, I actually quite liked that first episode. So I was a little bit curious why it said sports and music on the my anime list page, because those things are somewhat, I don't know if contradictory is the right word, but I don't usually associate them with each other. I mean, either you're singing or you're kicking balls around. Generally, not both in an anime. Like in real life, I suppose one of those could be a hobby, and the other one is either your career or your other hobby. But yeah, usually an anime will dedicate to one of those things, not both. So, but I mean, we see she has her dream of on the singing side of things, but the sports thing is kind of a means to an end to succeed there, right? Right? So that's cool, because yeah, Hiyori definitely has that dream, that ambition, that aspiration. She plays the guitar, she sings, she has her number one fan, Saki. I really did love the head bobbing side to side. It was so good, and her singing itself is just great. Like, there's no reason for her to not succeed. Like, it's one of those things where she has a talent, she just needs the luck, the opportunity, essentially, and that's what she kind of has to make for herself, with the help of her friends and all that. So that's kind of where we're at right now. And if it was not expecting the drama with, Saki being very disapproving of the sports side of things, right? Her reasoning makes sense. She's got a bit of trauma there, a bit of experience. So, I had no issue with anything that she said, really, right? She was just trying to offer that perspective, which is a good one to have. Like, if you're gonna do this, you should hear that before you dedicate to it, because it's not as if anything she said was wrong. So, but the only problem was she got a little bit, too emotional and ran off, which, is understandable. But eventually, she just kind of have to come back into the fold and support her, or just cut off from her. I mean, those are the only real two options. And as I figured, she chose the option to support her, which is great to see. Luckily, we had Sumika to kind of help be the mediator. That was kind of Sumika's role in this, more or less, to mediate, to get things rolling, right? To help with it. But yeah, Saki was not very approving at the beginning, but had a very good kind of like sports practice montage sort of thing, right? Working on all those different sports, because that's one of the interesting things about this is that it's not just one sport. Like, because sports as a genre of anime is not really one that I gravitate to very much, because there's nothing about it that inherently grabs my interest. Like, let's say there's anime about people playing baseball together, okay? That means they play baseball. They hit the ball, they run around the bases, they try to win. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Like, nothing about that really jumps out at me as exciting. Obviously, if it has a strong cast of characters and other things behind it, it can be interesting. But nothing about the sports itself grabs me. But what this show does is very interesting. Not only does it have the half and half with the singing side of things and the sports side of things, but even the sports side of things has two different elements to it that makes it more exciting. We get more than one sport, right? We played basketball, we played soccer, we played baseball, That all makes it more exciting. But we also have the sci-fi, extreme element to it, where we got this extreme gear, those awesome shoes. So it's like, one of those Mario Strikers. Those video games where you had those like power moves, to like really slam the ball, where it's almost supernatural level of power behind it. So we get that here. So it kind of gives you that sort of sports game sort of feeling to it, So that also adds a really awesome level to it. And of course, the characters themselves seem to be primarily cute anime girls. So there's always that as well to gain my interest. So the show definitely has a lot going for it to make it a very exciting, compelling sort of show. But yeah, Sumika definitely did a great job making things happen. Like, she really was kind of the MVP of the episode overall. But also the AIs, I think they called them, like, I kind of want to just call them NPCs, because that's kind of what they are, bots or NPCs. So, because I mean, when you play an online game, you don't have enough people, they'll fill the empty spots with bots a lot of the time, and that is literally what they did in the show, and that actually causes a lot of, I'm very amused by that, let's just say that. But I wish I could order an AI. Like, there'd be so many uses for that, some of which I can't mention on family-friendly YouTube, but some that I could, just help clean your room and whatnot. But yes. And Rise is what she called her group, right? Yeah, Rise, R-I-S-E. This is a little bit lost in translation, because which it kind of always is when anime characters are like, hey, let's have a cool English word for our thing, right? Because, in this case, because it's like rising up, right? I mean, that's a little bit of a, well, no, duh, but it makes sense in the original because noboru is a word for rising up in Japanese, and that's what she actually said. So she's contrasting the English word rise, which is a foreign word from their perspective, with noboru, rising up, which is a word they actually natively know, right? So this kind of thing never translates well into English, but that is what that is. So, and their enemy was Sparkle. I can't say that with a straight face. Like, whenever I hear Sparkle, I think, like, Precure, My Little Pony, just that sort of, stuff, Like, any kind of show that appeals primary demographic of young-ish girls, Like, just Sparkle. It's, I don't know, just, I enjoy that name. Imagine you're going into battle and you're up against Team Sparkle. It just, I found that funny. But Rise is a good name too, really kind of encapsulates the idea of starting at the bottom and trying to work towards something, So, but we ended off the episode before we actually finished the match though, so a bit of a cliffhanger in that sense. But yeah, we exchanged a couple of the AIs for our two friends, so should much be improved, especially because Saki is really good at soccer, and Sumika, I think they showed her having sports trophies, I believe, but. And in the opening, made it pretty clear we're going to get a couple more friends to join Team Rise. So it'll be interesting seeing them, seeing whatever their backstory is, what they got going on, what their motivations are, how they fit into the group. That's more stuff to look forward to going forward. But that's future stuff. Next episode, I'm pretty sure we're just going to resolve this match. We're probably not going to get them just yet, but it is something to look forward to. In the opening, very solid stuff. Like I said, a lot of great outfits, singing together, having a good time, playing the sports, showing the cool attacks. Really solid opening overall. And just going to skim real quick, see if there's anything else I wanted to touch on before I end off this recording. Just really, really interesting setting with the sci-fi element and all that. And it adds really an extra layer of interesting excitement to it. So, because yeah, when I saw that sports tag, I wasn't super convinced I would like this all that much, but after watching episode 1, that fear has pretty much been alleviated, I would say. Especially with our cast of characters here and all that. So, because yeah, they set up Hiyori pretty well as somebody that I want to see rise up, just to succeed. Noboru, But yeah, good stuff. Pretty solid first episode, and I look forward to seeing how things go from here. So yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.